Hey, it's Miguel Dorati back here on the CRP, and we are into the wage rage for the UFC on ESPN3. Yep, this Saturday, April 27th, the UFC is at the American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. So back in American territory there. They're coming off a show in Russia, so they're back here Eastern Standard Time for starters, so check your local listings. The main fights will air on ESPN. You can catch the undercard on, obviously, ESPN Plus and whatever the UFC offers there. You can check the local listings. Going through the main card odds, and these are the featured fights. We're going to start it off in a Bantamweight division. You got John Lineker, minus 140 favor as he takes on Cory Sandhagen. Sandhagen plus 120 on the return. Nice tight line there. Light heavyweight division, more of the same. Glover Teixeira, how far the mighty have fallen. Teixeira, a plus 130 underdog as he takes on Jan Cutelaba. Cutelaba is at minus 150. Teixeira once the man nobody in the UFC wanted to face, and here he is now, a little bit of a slide. Maybe no longer a top flight contender. No one's calling for Glover Teixeira versus John Jones too, you know. So Cutelaba hopefully moves up. At least he's a new name there. We'll see if Teixeira holds the fort, so to speak. Welterweight action. Alex Oliveira, a favorite at minus 185 as he faces Mike Perry. Perry returning at plus 160. And the co-feature fight, this one's getting a lot of attention. And a lot of it for the wrong reasons. Greg Hardy, the former Dallas Cowboy and heavyweight fighter who's 0-0 with a one disqualification, I guess, in the UFC, is back and he's in a feature spot. He's a minus 300 favors. He takes on Dmitry Smolyakov. Smolyakov at plus 250 on the return. We'll see if Hardy blossoms into something and if he's able to overcome, you know, the more he fights, the more he puts time between him and his past personal problems and stuff, and it becomes less news. But for right now, especially coming off the last fight, putting him in a co-feature spot is just kind of the UFC reaching, I think. I'm not sure he deserves it, quite frankly. So anyway, we'll see what we get out of Greg Hardy. At the end of the day, everybody is the best case scenario that everybody hopes for is that you know, his athleticism blossoms him into a martial artist that you know, makes a run here. But we haven't seen the discipline, and in the first fight, you know, the disqualification, very disappointing outcome there. So moving on to the middleweight division, the main event, 5 rounds. Now this is a fight because it's been put together many times. You know, it was originally supposed to be 2 different guys in the middleweight division, and Jacare replaced Costa, and you know, after that, Hermansson replaced Romero, and boom, you got Souza and Hermansson. Souza minus 200 favorite, Hermansson plus 170. Souza's just too tough a veteran. Hermansson is on a good run here, and he deserves kudos for taking this fight on sort of short notice. He's going to get his feet wet at a little bit higher level. If he breaks through, he's made a major run. He's already kind of close on the odds, which give you the impression that he's won some respect out there. Souza, approaching 40, still one of the toughest customers they come. Still kind of feels like he's been shortchanged by the UFC in terms of title opportunities, and he would like to notch another win here and start leaving them very little choice. You know, he'd like to face the winner of Adesanya and Whitaker. You know, he might even have to win another one before that, but that's what's on Souza's mind here as he hits, you know, the B side of his career. I'm Miguel Dorati for the CRP. Those are the odds at the start of fight week for the UFC on ESPN3. They are at the American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. Check your local listings for start times. As stated, main events, Jack Hermansson and Ronaldo Souza and Greg Hardy and Dmitry Smolyakov. And I'm Miguel Dorati for the CRP. We will review the odds later on in the week, see if they change, and we'll meet up with Devin Miller to make some picks. Talk to you soon.